average kid until an accident changed my life. And since then, nothing's been the same. My best friend Ray thinks it's cool. My sister Annie thinks I'm a science project. I can't let anyone else know, not even my parents. I know the chemical plant wants to find me and turn me into some experiment. But you know something? I guess I'm not so average anymore.
So you think you can keep up with me?
I wouldn't worry about it.
Sure.
Let's see what you got.
Louis showed me this old road we never used before. Stay close.
Wow! What'd you do that for, Ray?
Look.
Well, we just made an offer on a house around the corner from Barbara and you. 1811 Sagging Terrace.
Well, that sounds great, Lars. Hey, why don't you and your wife come over tonight and Barbara and I can show you around the neighborhood?
I don't think so, George. Vaughn is very shy.
Shy? No one, my friend, is shyer than me, but don't worry, Barbara will make sure she feels right at home.
Excuse me, I have to show you guys this. I found it stored on an old floppy disk, and I don't know if I'm reading it right, but it's a list of the scientists that were working on GC-161, and I've never heard of any of them.
Pollock, Deacon, Gold, Bloom, Fresnel.
1978? I didn't get here till 88. I was told the original compound was developed in 84.
As was I. I better go talk to Miss Atron about this. May I have that disc?
What the heck is he doing in there?
I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't bother him. I mean, he's obviously gone out of his way to avoid people. You want to check it out real quick?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, we didn't mean anything.
This is private property. I have half a mind to use this thing.
Well, we just saw you, and your house looked so neat, and we just wanted to get a closer look, and we're really, really sorry.
I'm not prepared for company. You two want some water?
Sure.
Well, I brought the information to Miss Atron. She looked it over and said there was nothing for us to be concerned about.
But there are so many questions. Who are those men? Why aren't they with the project anymore? What if they discovered something important? Lars, that early work they did could be incredibly valuable.
Not according to Danielle. So, back to work.
May I have the disc back?
Miss Atron kept it.
Well, it's a good thing I made a copy then.
Well, Charles Fresnel is my birth name.
Well, it's good to meet you, Charles.
But you can call me Chappie, because that's how all my friends refer to me. That is, they would if I had any friends. But my motto is friendly, but not familiar. You know, after all, a man in my position, you know?
So, how long have you been living here?
Oh, well, not long at all. Not long at all. It was, July. It was July. No, it was June. That's right, June of, 82. Yes, I had, much nicer pants back then.
That was 14 years ago.
Oh, yes, but before that, I lived over in Epstein Park. I like to lead a more humble existence so as not to attract too much attention to myself. I mean, if the rest of the world had any idea.
Well, thank you for your hospitality, Chappie, but we've got to be going.
Yeah. And please don't tell anybody where I live, all right?
Okay.
Please. Because I need my space, all right?
Ray, do we promise?
Promise.
Bye.
Now, wasn't this a great idea? Oh, you have to come back for the homeowners meeting tomorrow night. I insist.
Thank you both for your hospitality. Yvonne and I haven't been socializing lately.
Yvonne, you know, I wanted to mention, Bubbles and Suds is having their going out of business sale. They've had the same one for the past 6 years, but they really do have great prices.
So, I know Annie quite well from our work in the lab, but I really don't know much about Alex.
Well, there's not that much to know.
She's not kidding.
Annie.
I was agreeing with her.
Well, actually, I did have something interesting happen to me today.
We'll be the judge of that.
Ray and I were riding our bikes, and we met this really nice old man who lives in the woods.
The woods?
I know it sounds weird.
Where exactly in the woods?
I can't tell, I promised. His name's Chappie. Well, his real name's Charles Furnell, but he let us call him Chappie.
Furnell. That sounds familiar.
Mom, this was a great dinner. But could Alex and I be excused because we have to do something up in our room?
I don't need to. Can we?
Sure. Bye.
Nice meeting you, Mrs. Fredrickson.
I was right. Charles Furnell, that's him. He was one of the original inventors of GC-161. So why would they pull him and the other scientists off the project? What did they discover that we haven't? Oh, Alex, this is big. This is really, really big.
Could probably be really, really, really big if I could show you where he is. But I can't. I promised. You probably wouldn't want to meet him anyway. I mean, he's weird. He's nice, but weird. What? Don't look at me like that.
Mr. Fredrickson, what are you doing here?
I got a job for you.
Wonderful. I'm available. First, let me apologize for the mishap that occurred on the other job when I ended up in disguise against your wishes. I hope my appearance in women's garments won't influence our business relationship in the future.
I'm here now, am I not? I believe George Mack's daughter, Alex, has been in contact with a scientist who used to work in the plant. His name's Charles Furnell. I need to find Furnell, and I need to find him now. You still got my pager number? Good. I think. When you find him, call me. Clear?
As well.
So Pollock, Deckham, and Gold, and everybody else left the country, or otherwise have never been heard from again. I'm gonna miss old Deckham. He had a steel plate in his head that we could stick refrigerator magnets onto.
So, why'd they leave?
Well, they warned the plant about the dangers of GC-161 and all its side effects, but Ms. Atron just wouldn't listen. And I would know. For a brief time, I secretly tested the chemical on myself. For a while there, I could levitate objects. The powers wore off a long time ago.
They wore off?
Well, yes, I only took very small doses.
Oh. Chappie, there's something I think I should tell you. A couple years ago, I was in an accident with a truck from the chemical plant, and I got covered with GC-161.
Really? Well, I guess you just got a lot of tricks up your sleeve, don't you? Not bad.
You know what? You should meet my sister. She's a total genius, and she's working on a way to fully develop the chemical before the plant does. She hates Miss Atron.
Good. I like her already. And I would rather like talking to her. What's she smell like?
I'm not sure. It's kind of a neutral smell.
Good. How about tomorrow night? But Alex and Raymond, you must know that the four of us are bound by the secret. If my knowledge or your abilities ever came out, I believe they would kill us. I really do.
This action.
Hey, Alex, how do you know this guy's not an imposter? You told him your secret, you used your powers in front of him, and we don't know the first thing about this guy.
Ray, he had 8-year-old newspapers up there with him.
I don't know, Alex. I'm nervous about him.
He knew more about GC-161 in the plant than we did. Stop worrying. You want to just go back there and check him out once more?
I think that'll be a good idea.
Well, all right.
Mr. Fennell. Let's give you my finest hour.
Vincent's Chappie!
Honey, you're breathing it, Chappie. So stop complaining.
I think we can catch him. Quick, to the park. We gotta get him out of there. You gotta morph in.
Too dangerous. You gotta call Lewis.
Lewis? Why do you want to get Lewis involved? This is a delicate situation. He has a big mouth, bad manners, and no sense of right or wrong.
Exactly.
What?
The bird flies south on the north wind. Although trapped, he still chirps.
What?
I've got Fennell. He's at my place.
Excellent. I'll be right over.
Excuse me, I need your help.
I'm, a little busy right now.
It'll only take a second. My grandma needs some help crossing the street.
Why can't you help her?
She doesn't trust me, and she's a little difficult.
Now's the time.
Hi, I'm Vince. I was wondering if I could help you cross the street. Nicely done, young lady.
We gotta get out of here.
Thanks a lot, I really appreciate it. That guy. Here's your cut. Nice job. Let's go.
Ooh, you missed a spot right here. Huh.
The last time I shaved was in 87. It was very memorable.
Well, we're gonna make a new man out of you. I have a feeling everyone is gonna be looking for you.
These are my dad's. They should probably fit.
You expect me to wear those? I thought we were friends.
Listen, after you get changed, there's a lot of things that I want to talk to you about, namely your work with GC 161. Oh, this is really exciting, sir. This is really exciting.
Well, just keep in mind that I've spent the last 14 years of my life in the woods drinking brown water. I'm just not as sharp as I used to be. But I've got copies of all my old research papers back in my place.
Chappie, listen, Alex and I have to step out for a minute. Will you be okay here?
Are there any other human beings in the house?
A few. My dad's having a homeowners meeting.
Well, I'm not very fond of human beings, so don't take too long, okay?
Okay. But whatever you do, don't tell anyone who you are. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Are you telling me you went to help an old lady cross the street?
Yes. When I got back, Fennell was gone.
We have to make sure he doesn't have any research papers from the old days. Get up off the couch and get to work.
Where you going?
To a homeowners meeting.
Oh. Delightful.
And, the Sweedlers, they're a lovely couple. They have a dog, though, and he has, hemorrhoids. She scares me, George.
Oh, she's just shy. Remember when I used to be like that?
No.
Look, honey, it's our job to make sure they feel at home.
Why?
Well, hey, neighbor. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, Bill, Steinstein?
Of course, Bill Steinstein, honey. You remember Bill.
Steinstein.
Hi.
Right.
Hi. Come on in.
Help yourself to a little brie. I'll cut some more cheese.
This is fascinating. This could speed up my research by years and years.
Let's go. You go home and get Kathy. I'll get rid of Vince. Okay.
Thank you all for coming to our monthly meeting. I have a few announcements. First off, Trash Day. Trash Day has been changed from Monday morning to Friday morning. I called John Lynch at the refuse department, but he told me his hands were tied. Now, as we all know, composting is sweeping the neighborhood. I probably shouldn't
Mr.
say
Furnell?
this, but our newest members, Lars and Von Frederickson,
I'm not Furnell.
happen to know
I'm
what I
Steinstein.
like to call the moldy arts.
Steve's son.
Lars,
Yes?
if you don't mind, would you give us a few minutes on composting? Lars Fredrickson, 1811 Sagging Terrace.
Basically, composting is fun, profitable, and just a fun way to spend an afternoon. Tiny little organisms are nurtured in order to turn common household waste into useful products. You should also turn the mulch once a week.
Wow, Lars Fredrickson, right in our own neighborhood, a tremendous resource. No rush. There's plenty of food, and I'm sure that Lars won't mind answering each and every one of your questions. Judy Gasparo, you had a question.
Where will you go?
Oh, I don't know yet. I'll know when I get there. I may look up Beckham. I brought some extra magnets along to slap on his head in case I run into him, you know.
Really sorry we uprooted your life, Chappie.
No, that's okay. Actually, you've freed me from a tremendous burden. Now that I know that you and your sister are going to be watching the GC 161 situation, I can go on with my life.
Thanks, Chappie. I can't wait to get started in some new directions.
Are you gonna be okay?
Oh, Alex, the world is just full of wonder and mystery, and just when you think that you're going to be bored to tears, then something pops up in your life and just changes it forever. Come here. Now you take care, you understand? And you too. Goodbye. I'm ready to go now.
Later, chat.
Well, I'm leaving.